We're talking about saying Hal with joy, and the first two prakim, Kuf Yud Gimel, Kuf Yud Daled, were Hashem's credentials, as were. Obviously, doesn't need it, but we need it. The fact that He has infinite power, and the fact He's done miracles for us previously. The next parak, Kuf Tez Vav, talks about the nations of the world, how they chide us, and how they have their beliefs and we have our beliefs. Now, David HaMelech, the Tillim seem to be talking about their gods. Etzbeim Kesef Zahav, the Mefarshim explain, the commentators explain, Etzbeim means their idols, which make them Atzbani, which is depressed because they don't do anything. Right? But I'd like to offer, seemingly it's talking about idols, uh, idols like uh, Buddha dolls and things like that, Buddha statues. But I believe we can apply this in modern day terminology. Etzbeim Kesef Zahav means that their idols are gold and silver. Their money is their god, right? I once heard this in the name of the Shach. Haven't seen them sign. I've been looking for it for a long time. I heard from a big Talmud Chacham in the name of the Shach, but I haven't found it yet. That today the replacement for idols is money. It's very logical because the idea of an idol, which really there is such a thing as idols working, is that it circumvents the Borei Olam. They can either dive into Hashem, or there are powers in the world, right? There's a hierarchy of malachim, of angels in the world that you could turn to, and they could procure the Yeshua, the need, things that you need, whether it be money, parnasa, food, water, etc. And therefore, money it can be a god. And if you read the Hallel like that, it works perfectly. It's talking about the people who believe that, right? They have eyes and they don't see. They have ears and they don't hear, etc. They are. They think that they have hands and they don't feel. They have feet and they don't. Doesn't work, right? But they think that their money is curing all of these Yeshuas for them, all of these wonderful things. And the truth is, I heard from Rav Dan Segel and also many Gedolim, the money is a great thing. You know, a person could do tremendous mitzvahs with money. You could build the Olam HaTorah. You could build yeshivas. You could build seminaries. Build mikvahs. You could donate money to Sell or all other worthy organizations. Hoilalim, we can suggest that. Money is something tremendous, but you should not believe in the money. That's the difference. And that's why we conclude the system with Yisrael b'tak b'Hashem Ezra Meginamhu, Beis Aaron b'tchu b'Hashem Ezra Meginamhu, Yirei Hashem b'tchu Hashem Ezra Meginamhu. We conclude this section by saying that Yisrael believes only in God. We don't believe in our money, right? Even though it does say on the American currency, "In God we trust." God means the Borei Olam. It doesn't mean the money, right? And we should have ultimate and strong trust in the Borei Olam as much as we can muster in ourselves. And every day we should be working harder and harder to have more and more Amunah. And when we have once a month, periodically, and then Hanukkah will be coming up, and we'll be saying Hal every day during Hanukkah, and Rosh Chodesh, Yom Tovim. Say the Hallel, we should do it with a passion and understanding of what we're trying to do. And the Hallel is the prototype for us in all of the difficult times that we go through to share in David HaMelech's life. David HaMelech is giving us a little bit of insight into his life and helping us to understand that we can also feel great joy over the salvation that Hashem brings us on a constant basis. Hashem should help us and give us the Siyata D'Shmaya to see His presence in our lives and to internalize and appreciate it on an intellectual level and an emotional level. And we should all get the salvation that we need. Amen. Cain. T.A. Let's say.